Previously on Lost in the Pages, a Delta Green live play. Following their unsettling capture, the agents were sedated by orderlies, leading to a cascade of foreign yet strangely familiar memories flooding their consciousness.
Your sponsor, Christine, found you on the street again, Sophie, strung out. You just couldn't cope with Chris passing. You went on a bender, accosting strangers at bars, telling them you were hard on your luck Air Force vet. There was no other choice than to bring you back to the Dorchester house. Henry, what you did to your family, for lack of better words, unconscionable. But sending children to war is a far more unconscionable act, if you ask me. You've been working hard. It's so difficult for me to hear you create such delusions to distract yourself with. You shot him, Manny. You shot your own brother. Remember it. You confessed it to me after a decade of covering it up. Your name is Manfred Romano. Not Vincent, not Vinny, not Agent Vincent. Manfred Romano. Abigail's gone, Gabriel. You're not going to find her. She died in that apartment fire. Operation Alice isn't real. It's a figment created solely by you as a coping mechanism. Sarah says you've been reading a lot of Lewis Carroll before the incident. She didn't go down a rabbit hole, Gabriel. She's not in some king's court at a party. She's gone. She died that day.
Murdoch and Monkey, initially restrained in separate rooms, were released after a brief conversation with a person who identified himself as Dr. Friendly.
I don't remember. It all seems so hazy.
Your delusions are only getting stronger, I fear. You've been talking a lot about the King in Yellow lately. What is it exactly that you think the King in Yellow is?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who are you?
Yo, you know me. I'm, Dr. Friendly. Who's Abigail to you, Gabriel?
She's a missing person that I've been looking for. I need to find her. That's why I've been looking for the way into Carcosa. Until you fucking strapped me in this chair, I was almost there.
Abigail is your daughter, Gabriel.
Well, she fucking isn't. My daughter's Isabel. At least I think... No, you're not gonna fucking convince me shit.
Meanwhile, Veritas and Medea regained consciousness in different parts of the Dorchester house, a peculiar mental institution holding many other individuals.
Oh, I love Rosy Cat Cheese. Can I join?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen them? The phantoms that walk these halls. They're everywhere.
What the fuck's going on? Hey, who are you?
I'm Deborah. Deborah Carver?
I don't know. That doesn't explain anything.
Medea quickly found Murdoch after her encounter with another patient.
What the hell's going on? What are they trying to... I'm just gonna grab your face. You're like, oh my god, it's so good to
grab
see
his
someone.
face.
I didn't know if anyone was alive.
Feels so good.
Rub my hands all over his face. Really feel every inch.
Medea and Murdoch, determined to locate their fellow agents and decipher the mysteries surrounding the Dorchester house, forged ahead in their search.
The demons have captured us. We're in
Really?
some sort of demon prison right now, I think.
We have to find everyone else.
Monkey had a curious encounter with a peculiar little man engaging in a heartfelt discourse about his love for cats.
Hey, don't throw that at the cat. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna,
What kind of game is this you're playing?
Oh, sorry. I'm really emotional. I'm a big cat person. Love cat videos and such. I get a little emotional about it.
That's just Jinxie. That's just a little game we play. The hunter and the hunted.
Yeah, well, I don't appreciate those kind of games. Cats are loving animals and don't need to have books thrown at them.
I've killed him 100 times. He always comes back.
What?
After this odd interaction, Monkey stumbled upon Veritas, who had just finished a conversation with a man named Leland.
Yeah, I was trying to start a new game with Leland, but he walked off and gave me his ball, so I guess I'm the leader now.
If these fucking wackos think you're the leader because you have that ball, then bring that ball.
Well, I'm gonna bring the ball either way.
As they navigated the surreal landscape of the Dorchester house, Veritas and Monkey encountered an orderly wearing a masquerade mask pushing an elderly man who sparked a sense of recognition in Monkey.
Hey, hold up. Where have I seen you before? Hey, wait.
And he's not gonna talk to you, Manny. This is Sunshine.
Oh, man.
Way
That's
back.
Polly.
Oh, is that you? What the fuck?
Medea and Murdoch encountered a man Murdoch had only seen in pictures before sparking confrontation.
You did this to me! You want him in this place! I'm just gonna like grab him by the cuff of his place and try and push him up against the nearest wall I can. Like, I fucking recognize you, you built that building! What kind of portals to hell have you created in this world?
The odds brought them back together, reuniting the fragmented team, although their confusion about their predicament continued to grow.
We were in the Night Halls, which is some sort of in-between place, right?
Okay.
Polly is where we are now,
Yes.
which I
This
think
is,
is Carcosa.
no, this is an in-between hospital.
Ah.
This is worse than Carcosa. This is like needle purgatory.
Searching for clues in this madhouse, the agents found no immediate answers. Soon, Mr. Ed presented them with a message from Dr. Friendly.
It's time for group therapy, fellas. You gotta come with me. Also take those masks off. Those are for display, not to be worn.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I can't make it take. Can't make me.
Manny, you don't have to take yours off. The rest of you stole those out of a display case. Those need to go back. We're going to
Damn.
group therapy.
That
Damn
doesn't seem
straight,
fucking
he
fair
doesn't
to
need
me,
to take
Ed.
his off.
I'm not Manny.
Yeah, his name's Vincent.
Hey, yeah, what was that? You
His
called him
name-
the wrong name.
His name is Vincent Ed.
You can also
Otherwise,
call
what?
him Monkey.
You can't call me Monkey.
Gentlemen, woman,
Call him Vincent.
Then guided them into a room characterized by pink walls and pea soup green chairs. Within this space, they encountered a mix of familiar and unfamiliar faces, each carrying secrets and mysteries of their own.
you're disrupting the group already. I'm here
Okay.
to ask you guys questions. This is therapy. I'm not gonna have you attack me, otherwise we'll have to bring you back to your rooms.
I didn't attack you. I just asked a question
I
about
won't.
the sanctity of my body.
I won't attack you if you mind your fucking P's and Q's, you piece of shit demon. Fucking sick of this place being led through this labyrinth. Bring me to Carcosa already. Quit fucking around. Fuck is this weird place with giant people and midget people?
Nice to meet you, sir.
I think if you know what's good for you, you should probably sit down and keep quiet so Mr. Dr. Friendly here can begin. He doesn't.
What will happen to the agents in group therapy? Are they mental patients caught up in delusions of their own making, or agents held against their will? Who is Dr. Friendly and what happened to Dr. Dallin? Find out now.
Well, I'm not surprised by the way I've been conducting myself in this place that I got punched in the face.
What?
Oh, that's who Sunshine
Or
was?
Agent Molly, I think, is how we
What?
would know him.
Yeah, that old man in the wheelchair. You had to walk past him.
Papa? I'm still pulling on his like cheeks and stuff. while he's talking.
Stop that
I
shit.
didn't do.
This is too real. Slap hands, man. Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Recap.
Recap. Nice.
What the
It was
fuck
good.
is going on?
So that was that. That's what happened last step.
Hooray.
All right. Okay.
You guys,
So we're in group therapy.
yeah, you guys seem totally insane too. Did you guys listen to that?
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
not insane.
boy,
They are, dude.
I did.
They're
I did
gaslighting us.
yeah.
It sounds pretty insane.
Oh, that's still muted. Great.
I don't think you're muted. I'm pretty sure I heard you.
Yeah, you're not muted. There is like this.
Yeah, now.
I think. I imagine there would be this bit of doubt in the back of.
Oh,
Gabe's head.
Craig.
Oh, Craig. Yep.
Oh,
Um,
okay, Craig.
So, I mean, you guys have definitely role-played that doubt, so it must be somewhere in your character. I've heard you guys a few times
Now
feel like, well,
recording.
maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah. If it is all an act, it's pretty goddamn convincing, at least.
I killed my family.
I'm just unsure, like,
That's real.
even is Delta Green real? Or has this whole thing ever since the beginning been some sort of... Because even when I was first answering the call, I started seeing stuff right away.
The clown. You saw the clown and the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, you saw it
like,
immediately. And then
it was
remember we can't forget that the walkie-talkie was is a demon, had a demon print on it or whatever. So
Yeah,
Sear ink was on it.
The sat phone.
very clearly there's like demonic influence and shit like very early on.
Yeah.
You guys found the symbol of person in McAllister building. That was one of the first things he found, and then a bunch of horns sounded and weird stuff happened. Saw a homeless man, cab yelling at him.
What's the symbol of person?
It was like this golden seal. I'm gonna make it really big on the map for just 1 second so you can locate it.
Oh yeah.
That was
Is that a demon symbol?
yeah. That's one of like the symbols out of the Ars Goetia or the Hygromantea.
Mm.
So all the demons have these sigils. So like if you see Seer in there, it's a unicorn with a little man riding on its back with a sword. If you see Marbus, it's something different that I don't remember off the top of my head, etc. But they're all like little sigils that have geometric shapes on them and
This one's
such.
got a cross on it, which is quite interesting. Being that they're demons, if there's demons, aren't there like? I mean, I guess would that be
Demons
like
is
angels?
Yeah, but from the beginning, it's always been all this symbolism. You saw the yellow sign in the night halls. You found bits of songs. You're finding play pages. You're seeing all this demon-related stuff. There's engineered drawings. It all has to do with art and science. Everything you're finding, and you guys are growing. Or Murdoch said it, last session that he believes Carcosa is real. And no matter what you guys do, you're going to be pulled towards it no matter what. And you guys have said you think you're part of a play at times. And maybe that demons have just been Delta Green all along, influencing all your decisions or something. Who knows what it is? But what happens now is we fade into a strange room. Bright pink walls, green carpet, and pea soup green armchairs arranged in a semicircle.
Vinny's in the middle.
The order that you see all the people in is how you guys are sitting, and Dr. Friendly is on a rolling pneumatic little stool, basically, that goes up and down, and he's got a clipboard in his lap. And to the back side of the room, in the pink walls, is a set of metal double doors, and Mr. Ed stands there more as a guard than a nurse. He's got like a billy club down at his side that he's just holding while you guys are sitting in there.
Who's this weirdo?
Got a whole ass fucking Billy Club? What?
You heard it.
What's
He's
this-
just got his hand on it. It's not drawn out or anything, but you can
Right.
see it there.
Get this
Who's
guy out of my
the
chair.
big guy?
There's an extra chair that Midjourney didn't want to make. As you see, there's only 7 chairs there. There's an 8th chair, and he's sitting in it.
don't like this
Cunningham
guy.
has to stand up.
In any case, Dr. Friendly, he turns and kind of like scans around the room and goes, as you all know, I'm Dr. Friendly, the head clinician here at the Dorchester House. Sorry, old habits die hard. That, as you all know, is our head nurse, Mr. Edward Dubronovic, and he turns and points towards him, or as you all lovingly refer to him as Mr. Ed. Now let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves and the reason why you're here. Starting with you, and he turns to the left and points to this curly hair, middle-aged man sitting there. And Jesus. Billy Top Chick. Yeah, I was fucking framed and sent here, that's why. Not crazy either, man. I've seen the truth. I know how this all ends. Very nice. Then he turns to whoever's next in line. Gabriel Gonzalez.
Wait, is Billy Topchick one of the names?
Gary Topchick is what I meant to say. It might have came out Billy.
Gary would have been the dad then, I believe.
Yeah,
Billy
Gary
was-
Topchick is what he says. I'm sorry. Fucked it up already.
Billy was the guy roughed up. His paw.
That's
Paw
right.
roughed up.
You're all over it. But he turns to you now, Gabriel.
No.
Who does, Mr. Friendly?
Yeah, he said, let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves and the reasons why we're here.
He did say that.
Ah. Well, I'm Agent Murdoch, and I'm here because I'm on my path to Carcosa. And fuck you.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Miss? I'm Deborah Carver. Got a bit of a drug problem. I think that's how I ended up here. I'm not really sure.
What's that name?
Okay, thank you, Miss Carver. How about you, sir?
Yeah, I got a bit of a drug problem too. My name's
Is it-
Vinny Romano. Sorry, I forgot that part.
Still calling yourself Vinny, huh? Okay, well, you can call whatever you want. This is a safe space. We're here to, heal minds and hearts, but the sooner we get there, the better.
What do you
How about-
mean? His name is Vinny.
His name's Manny.
His name's not Manny, you stupid fucking demon. It's
Manny-
Vinny Romano. Manny's his
understand
brother
why
who
you
went
get
missing years ago.
We used to play like jokes in middle school where we'd switch seats and no one would know for like the substitute.
You've
So I
been
understand
here
why
for.
you've been confused, but
This isn't confusion. You're the one in it that's delusional here.
You seem pretty confused.
You seem to be taking this
I
really
think you're
personally.
confused. Yeah, I mean it's not a big deal. It's pretty good. We look alike.
Yeah, I guess I've never had multiple different patients here.
People talk to you? Yeah, we can tell.
A little nervous.
It's okay, man. This is a safe space.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay to get people's names wrong.
Why don't you tell us why you're feeling so nervous?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe it goes back to your dad and how he hit you.
Here, take a seat. I'm gonna stand
Here.
up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit on the arm of my chair and let him sit down.
I'm sitting already in a stool.
No, you don't want to have one of these comfy seats? Well,
Oh no, I'm good. This is we're actually going to talk about you, Miss. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Medea. Nice to meet you.
Sophie. We
No.
need to move past this.
No.
Yeah, that's Agent
Medea.
Medea. It's the second time you've got someone's name wrong.
Sophie Hall.
Let's keep you on the DL here. You're an agent too, aren't you? Let's
I'm no agent.
you work.
Dr.
you work with
Maximo
the
Friendly?
program, You know what's up.
No, he's a
I don't-
demon.
I don't know what the program is, Sophie. Other
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page. Now,
What are you here for, Dr. Friendly?
yeah.
to care for
What is it?
my patients.
Is that really? Why?
Yes, truly is.
You're like, sure.
You almost said a different hospital name earlier. What was that?
Yeah, you just
Did you work at a different hospital?
Were
Yes.
you saying hell? Were you going to say welcome to hell? Because that's where we are.
I was saying
Shut up.
Bellevue. I used to be the head clinician at the Bellevue before I moved on to the Dorchester.
Why did you switch positions?
A calling, I guess you could say. I thought I could do more help here.
Do you have any tattoos?
I I have no tattoos. Anyway, thanks for taking such an interest in me today. This doesn't happen very often. I don't normally get so many questions about myself. But let's move on to this man here. And he turns towards this strange little 4-foot tall man with scarred up faces. He's got these wax ears, as you can remember, and he's like really wiry and muscular. He's got abnormally large fists and like very bulky, yet the size of a 10-year-old boy. Just like, Mr. Wild, been here for as long as I can remember. Not really sure why I'm in here, to be quite honest. That's what they say. Always in the grips of your delusion. Whatever.
Jesus Christ, this is the fate that awaits us all if we stay here.
Thank you, Mr. Wild. How about you, sir?
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Little old me? Why, I'm just Agent Veritas. And I'm a world-class detective. Here to split open this glass onion.
Henry, you're not a detective. You've never been a detective.
Indubitably, my dear friendly.
I'm not even sure where... I've never heard of this before. This is brand new news to me. Since when have you decided you're a world-class detective?
When does an artist decide that he's going to art? Good doctor, I wouldn't expect a science man like you to understand.
Okay. Yes, you've got me this time,
Well,
Henry.
second that, Doctor. You don't seem like a man who'd appreciate art.
Oh,
Yeah, what's up with that?
I'm quite interested in art, actually.
What?
Maybe we
Name
can
3
talk.
artists.
I
If you want, we can.
I knew it. He's a fraud.
don't. I'm not interested in this conversation right now.
You're interested
I knew
in
it.
You're interested in the Ars Gotia.
I do.
That's what you're interested in.
Prove it.
I have
I don't
heard of the
believe you.
Ars Gotia before.
I don't
Yeah,
believe you.
the
You're
art
clearly
is
not
very-
interested in any of this.
Deduction.
I'm very interested in all of you.
Then
I
what do
want
you
to
know-
help you.
Deduction.
What do you
Never
know
react
about the
to
Ars
this argument.
Gotia then, if you're so interested in it?
I know that it's a book very near and dear to Murdoch's heart. He's talked about it quite often. I believe it has to do with demonology. Almost on a daily basis, he brings it up to me.
This is the first time
Can
I've ever
I-
brought it up to you in our entire
Can I
lives.
ask?
I'm almost certain that you've said it 4 times to me today, within the last, few hours.
Ostrus.
So,
Well, he's got you there, Doctor.
Doctor, do you mind if I call my lawyer?
Call your lawyer.
Uh-huh.
After group therapy, yeah, I'll get you a phone after group therapy.
Can I call Abigail?
Your daughter's, you know what happened. That's a sick joke.
What do you mean? Or I didn't mean Abigail. I meant
He's
Isabel.
saying to a confused mental patient, "That's a sick joke. You're fucked up."
I mean, he does know I didn't burn her alive in this alternate reality. He's trying to shove down my throat.
I don't understand.
I know she's alive.
Yeah, we can give you a phone after, and you can try to call your daughter too. Maybe you can talk to Sarah.
Just hoping that. I wonder if I'm gonna eye up Ed. Big as that motherfucker.
Huge, 6'7".
Yeah,
You're like 6
Yeah.
foot, 6'1" or something. I think you said.
he's bigger
he's-
than a.
Hey, he's got a baton too.
I think there's 4
Yeah,
of us.
Oh,
he-
fuck,
he-
yeah.
There's
He-
4 of us though.
And Deborah.
And
Yeah, don't forget about Deborah. She's a danger.
While you guys are
Oh,
eyeing him
Deborah
up,
the dangerous.
he turns to this guy here who starts talking, and he's I'm Tim. You know who I am, friendly. We've done this a million times over. I don't know why you think I need to continue making these introductions. It's all meaningless, isn't it? Well, Timothy, we don't need to talk like that. Everything's not futile. You just throw me a bone every once in a while, maybe we could get somewhere.
Are they flirting?
Maybe.
I nudge Monkey.
Put him a bone later tonight is what he's gonna do.
Yeah. Should we leave the room, huh?
All right, so now that we've finished introductions, anything you guys need to get off your chest before we start? Because this will be structured. I don't want interruptions. Everyone deserves their time.
Say, I better go piss before we start, if you don't mind.
I do mind.
Well,
You asked if we were
want me to
ready.
pee my pants? Are you kidding me?
Well, no, I asked if you had any questions. Not.
Oh,
I don't know. That's
yeah. Can I use the bathroom?
The answer is no. You can't.
Can I help him if he? Why not?
How, are you gonna hold it for him?
Yeah, that's what I was planning.
Well,
Why don't you can just use the corner of the room over there?
no.
Jesus.
What are we, animals?
It's gross.
Doctor.
What's wrong
Well,
with you?
this is obvious. We're in hell now. This is what.
Yeah, look at that. You're feeding this man's delusions with your insane behavior, Doctor.
I guess it all started when I was 5 years old.
What did he want us to do? What's the doctor want us to do?
He wants us to shut up, I think.
Oh.
Really, I was just asking if you had any questions about this. Not.
Clearly, we have a lot.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Like,
when can I get out of this place?
How's
after
this
we've-
gonna fix my dead family?
after we're finished with group therapy, I'll let you out of this room for sure.
No,
Until you get out of the Dorchester house, that's entirely up to you. And when you're ready to let go of everything you're holding on to.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I'll go. I could have to go.
Just gonna go walk to the corner of the room.
I'm gonna try to walk by Mr. Ed.
He stands in front of the locked doors. It's like these huge metal doors, and there's like a big latched lock on it.
Okay.
It's-
Then I'll just sit down.
I think that's a good choice, Monkey. So if you're all ready, I'll break it down so there's no more interruptions. I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll go around and individually ask each one of you a series of questions. Answer to the best of your ability. If you can't come up with an answer, or you're uncomfortable, that is totally okay. Like I've said, we're here to heal hearts and minds. You're deeply encouraged to share your feelings and thoughts to the best of your ability. And after we finished, you can head back to your rooms or whatever space within the confines of the facility you wish. I may request one or two of you to stay behind for extended therapy if I deem so necessary. Good? Okay. Great. So,
Hey,
yes, Medea?
I agreed. I said okay.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
Glad. You've been pretty easygoing today, Medea. I'm glad to hear it.
The fuck did you say to me? Just kick my chair over.
Ed, get her. Just kidding.
I mean, thank you.
Friendly
Yeah.
turns towards Deborah Carver. I'll do this quick for you guys too. You can see Gary's name. Did I do it with Bale? Timothy Bale?
What? Whoa. Wow.
So, Miss... Excuse me? So,
It's very dusty next to this guy.
Um,
Sorry.
Okay, so, Mrs. Carver, who would you say, well, is the most exceptional person in your life? She looks up to the ceiling, closes her eyes, thinks for a second. I'd say JC for sure. He could be a son of a bitch, but he really opened my mind. Got me hooked, you could say. He has just such a beautiful mind. He's going to create something really, really wonderful someday, I think. Who is JC to you, Miss Carver? JC Lintz. I met him at the hotel. He was writing something. He decided to take a break from it, and that's when we stumbled into each other. It was in the lounge of the hotel, I believe. Showed me the golden bugs and the Melonia. Said that's how he got his inspiration. And from there, it's history. I think I loved him, but kind of difficult, mixed feelings, I guess. I wouldn't be here for if it wasn't for him either. Why did he leave you? He didn't leave me. I ended up here, you son of a bitch, and you know it. You see, Miss Dr. Friendly. He looks over at Ed. Ed pulls out his billy club. It's kind of like whips it out. It's one of those telescoping ones, and he whips it out. Now, Miss Carver, there's no need for that. You came here of your own volition. You know I have no control here. I'm just merely a vessel, helping you search for your inner truths. And then he pauses and kind of looks around for a second at everyone. Says, "Have you found your bottle, Miss Carver?" "No, god damn it. I heard there's somewhere under the hotel. I never saw him, though. You know that, you bastard. I ended up here." "If we could try to use kind language, Miss Carver. I am truly sorry that you feel that way. Thanks for sharing. Let's move on to the next." He turns like 90 degrees almost over to Henry. "Mr. Cunningham." As he looks at you, Henry, your vision goes hazy for an instant. You kind of get like pinpoint vision and tunnels in on him. You see that he's sitting on his rolling desk chair, and then around him it transforms into this golden chair. His clothes go away from his pinstripe gray suit. Is Cunningham even there? Oh, he is. He's hiding.
Yes. I was covering my cough in account of how rude you was last time.
I thought you disappeared as I looked away from the screen. I just,
Snuck
so
out the room.
just goes away. Don't listen to this shit. Anyway, so the chair that he's on turns into this golden chair. His clothes go from his gray pinstripe suit to a fancy yellow velvet floral print, like long waistcoat. Or jacket, I mean, and he's got a golden waistcoat underneath, a button-up white cotton shirt under that, and he's wearing black silk trousers and these pointy shoes. Next to him is a larger, imposing golden throne. It appears to be empty. And then, like, at that moment, your vision widens out from this tunnel vision, and the whole cotton candy room, as they're calling it, morphs into this European royal court from the 19th century. There's the throne, red carpet running up to it, lanterns. These black banners go unfurled down, and it's showing the yellow sign. And as he's talking to you, at first it sounds like he's speaking a foreign language for an instant, some sort of European dialect you've never heard before. Then as he's talking, like, it begins to morph, and you can understand what he's saying as if you speak that language. And he says, do your past failures still worry you, Henry?
Not as much as they did in the past.
Can you elaborate? What's changed?
what's changed keeps going on.
Hmm. Well,
Those
I'm
things
glad to.
become distant. Dusty.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm glad to hear that things are changing and for the better for you. When was the first time you encountered the play The King in Yellow?
Wow, that would have been the first time. That would have been years ago. Today.
Years ago today.
Yes. Yes.
What does years ago today mean?
Let's see, it'd have been about 10 years ago.
As of today.
As
On
of today.
today.
Yes.
So years ago equals roughly 10 units of time when you say that.
Yes, it's we talk fancy.
Units?
We talk
10 years.
We talk
Doctor.
fancy and colorful where I'm from. Sometimes we don't use direct, what'd you say, units? Now, what's a unit to you?
Well, it's a way of measuring, I suppose, in some cases.
I think it's this. And then Sophie starts flexing.
Or she's gonna like pull out her dick or something.
This is a unit right here.
Did we see this? Did we see this change of places, or are we still in?
You guys are in the cotton candy room still. Henry looks around, and you guys are all sitting on little chairs interspersed around the room. And so, like, pretty much as it looks, but in reverse. So Dr. Friendly's on a little chair next to this big throne. There's these banners falling all from the ceiling with the yellow sign on it, these black banners with the yellow symbol, and you guys basically are a mirror image of what this looks like. And Ed stands off like over here next to nothing. He just looks like a guard in white and red robes.
I must ask, Mr. Friendly, what's with all of the eloquence and showmannery you be throwing around? And then I'm gonna wave my hand. This, like all the stuff that no one else is seeing doesn't faze me, but it does.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna have to ask you to roll me a sanity check when he says that.
Damn. Whoa,
Boom.
just got sanity
But
checked,
I'm so
bro.
sane.
Boom.
I am the sanest of all the men.
Until
You're
this.
so sane.
I probably think this song is about you.
You're so sane.
You're so sane.
Huzzah. I am
Success.
so sane.
You are so sane. You do just say it as calm as you were, and he still says to you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are we talking about the Yellow King's play anyway? You know I don't. You know what gives me the heebie-jeebies?
Just trying to get to the root of it, that's all. And he turns away from you. So, Mr. Wilde, do you make an effort to make others smile? He says. And Mr. Wilde narrows his eyes. Have I ever made you smile, Doctor? Have I made anyone here smile? I'd like to believe so. My work here is about providing others with happiness. Favors for favors. Yes, Mr. Wilde. I'm aware of the little games you play with your notebook. It does indeed seem you possess some sort of knowledge, which at times, I'll admit, can be, quite useful. But to call yourself the repairer of reputations seems a bit egotistical. Are you a man driven by ego, Mr. Wilde? Ego?
No. Reputations, yes. I deal with reputations, dear doctor. Something we all care very much for. I am driven by my service to the true king.
And he quickly glances over to his left at Tim. And then he quick goes back to Dr. Friendly.
He wills me to use the information gathered and fulfill his goals, even when I suffer from disdain. I hope my servitude results in my eventual release.
Yes, well, I'm not quite sure that's how it'll work, but all the best for you. I hope you heal up and are released from my care as soon as possible. And Mr. Wild just lifts his little child-sized hand. Gives Friendly the middle finger.
I like this dude.
He
The
just made me smile, like he said.
good doctor turns towards Manny. Manfred. Insisting on calling yourself Vinny today. That's okay. Call yourself whatever you like. You'll sort the truth out eventually. And as he says this, the same thing happens to you. The whole room warps. Banners unfurl. You see the yellow sign. There's this giant empty throne sitting next to him. You're in this European court. Everyone around you, they're still in their Dorchester house clothing. He's in this beautiful nobleman outfit, this golden long coat with floral print, and he continues talking, and the same thing. He starts to have this European dialect come out of his mouth, but it quickly transforms to a sound that you can hear.
The fuck are you?
I'm the head clinician here, Manfred. You know this. You've been here for years. I'm here every night. Dr. Dallin leaves. I come in. I take over. Mr. Ed comes in. Esther leaves. This has always been how it's gone for 20 years with you. The sooner you understand this, the sooner your healing will begin. So, do you enjoy activities of your own choosing, Mr. Romano? Mr. Romano, did we lose you? Are you there? He stands up and starts poking him in the head.
You scared him catatonic, doctor.
I think we lost him
I think we did. He's still
Oh
in Discord.
no.
until he bloops out. Bloop. Well, suppose we'll take a little pause until he comes back, huh?
Guess so.
All right. Make a snack.
Yep. I'll grab something to munch on.
Well, then I will go to the toilet.
Oh. I guess I'll be back in just a second as well.
Do you ever have nightmares of being put into an insane asylum?
Talking to me?
Yeah. You're the only
Oh.
person here.
Oh, well, I was just about to leave too.
Oh, you can leave. I'll sit here by myself and
I
eat fruit.
will admit there are some moments in my life I do sometimes think like, man, what if I'm like completely wrong about everything that I see around me? You know what I mean?
I have those thoughts. Like, what if I'm insane and this is all a lie? Everyone's just
What if I'm
humoring
just
me.
just like humoring me, or I'm just making up everything around me or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a scary thought.
Really is.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, he's back. We lost you right during your big scene.
Is he back?
I don't know. He came back in, but he's not talking. So, I'm not sure.
No.
Gosh darn your janky internet.
No.
Right?
Tony!
Well, I gotta say, I did not expect this to happen during this group meeting.
What's this?
Us to be or each person he talks to be teleported into this.
Oh, this royal court? Yeah. What up with that? Why's that happening?
I don't know. I asked him, and he said I was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. We're sitting right here in the very room you entered.
I'm starting to think you made Monkey fall asleep on purpose. Just so you could try to, scare us or something.
Oh, he's coming
Scare
back.
us, dude?
He's still just poking not friendly, Manny in the head.
Quit fucking poking him.
Quit fucking doing that, bud.
Quit fucking doing that.
Knock it off, but
He's back.
I'm back.
guess who's back? Monkey's back.
What was the last thing you heard?
The world around me was like collapsing into a different world.
Yep, you same thing that happened to Henry. He transforms into this elegant nobleman's outfit sitting next to a throne in a smaller golden chair. Your vision widens up and you see everyone in their Dorchester house outfits except for him sitting in these little red velvet chairs around this throne, and these banners unfurl with a yellow sign, and he says, do you enjoy activities of your own choosing, Mr. Romano?
The fuck is this? Who the fuck are you really?
Dr. Friendly. You
Bullfuck.
know who I am. Do you enjoy activities of your own choosing, Manny?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
It's a simple question. I'm just...
Well, the context matters.
If you had all the free time in the world and...
Do I enjoy free will? Yes.
Are you... How do you know it's real?
Well, I just am reacting to my surroundings, so it's real to me.
Interesting. Did you ever believe something or someone was out to get you?
No.
It just has like a fucking
I mean, there's obviously some reason why the rest of my family's been disappearing.
So, you're saying you don't believe demons are trying to get you? Is that what you're telling
I mean,
me?
not maybe particularly, but I think anybody who deals with this shit tends to get pulled in.
Pulled into where exactly?
Wherever the fuck we are right now.
Okay. How long do you think it'll be until the world ends, Manny?
Probably a couple for like till the sun gets the place too hot to live on Earth, so like 300,000 years.
300,000.
All right, I'll take them odds. He turns away from you.
Might be a few more years of that.
I think it's gonna get pretty hot soon.
Oh, I mean, I guess the fodder. That's what you meant. I thought you meant like the sun like exploding.
No, but it's just slowly getting hotter.
Just getting hotter. Friendly turns towards the curly, orange-haired man. He looks kind of strung out and severely out of sorts. So, Gary, do you often think of sickness, pain, or sorrow? Sour sorrow? Do you drown yourself in it?
And sour.
Sour? Pain or sour?
What a question, jeez.
My tongue hurts.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
drowning myself in sour.
Trying to fucking break this guy down here.
Gary just looks at him, just dead in the eyes with just rage. He's like, "Fuck you, man. I don't want to do this again today. Where's my son, goddammit? Where the fuck is Billy? Let me talk to Sunshine. I know where he is. I don't want to fucking do this today again, man. They fucking put me here. They framed me. Fuck you, friendly, or whoever the fuck you are. Fuck Delta Green. Fuck this whole fucking place."
You can't say fuck Delta Green.
Delta Green.
Now, Mr. Top Chick, I'm going to need you to calm down. We can't have these kind of outbursts in group therapy. You'll upset the others. This is a place of healing hearts and minds. Remember, violence begets violence.
No, I kind of liked it.
I like it too.
You guys say that, and he just loses it. He just feeds off your guys' energy.
Yeah.
Whatever happens next is all your fault. He's like, yeah, this is all the play. It's all the play. The last king comes. He comes for all of us. And he just jumps up and rushes towards Friendly, and you guys all have high alertness. And Mr. Ed, just like a flash of lightning, runs up and intercepts him and just billy clubs him in the kneecap. Crack! And Gary drops right in front of Friendly and Ed with it just... And then Ed...
Your screams keep cutting out.
Of course they do. I just wish I just need a sound board, and then that won't happen to me anymore. And I'll just record all my own screams in it. But anyway, after that, Ed, just straight face, begins repeatedly smashing Gary's skull.
Oh, Jesus.
And eventually this red mist is flying through the room.
Now!
The fuck, hey!
I'd be getting up out of my chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on them.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get up and help.
You guys...
What the fuck?
I'm gonna kick the dude right in front of me.
Who?
What?
The fucking doctor.
Oh, nice.
Kick the doctor?
Yeah, take the doctor out.
Let's go, boys.
And I'm gonna just try to like charge and knock the big guy off of the.
Yeah, I'm gonna
he's
go after
clubbing.
the big guy as well.
Okay, he's just clubbing and smashing his skull, and there's this red mist and droplets of blood flying around the room, and you guys start charging.
I'm gonna try to specifically go for the Billy Club and like get it from him or stop it.
All right, you guys roll some unarmed.
Oh my god.
I'm an old man. I'm gonna die hero.
What if we get
James sounds annoyed. Alright, go ahead.
Well, fuck, I can't just let him
I know.
like beat to death right in front of me.
I'd rather die.
He's a Delta Green agent, goddammit.
Luckily,
Maybe
I'm ready
Delta
for
Green
this,
is
dude.
actually real.
I fucking got my jujits. Come on, jujits.
My jujits.
5.
Look
You
at all
run
the
up.
successes.
You run up and drop kick Friendly just out of his golden chair.
Nice.
You guys are still in this European court. You guys are all seeing it. And Ed's in this like golden ceremonial golden red armor. He's got this big flowing cape coming off him. And in his hand, his billy club is now just like this mace, and he's just smashing this guy with it. And you guys run up to get him, and he just takes each one of you with one hand and just tossing you guys back and continues smashing this guy. Then he turns towards you. Stay the fuck back! Get back in your chairs!
He's got armor all over him now. I guess
Yep.
I'm gonna go sit down too. I don't want to get beat to death, I guess.
Fuck. Fine.
I'll be the last to sit down.
Dr. Friendly's got this, like, he's balding and he's got, this comb over to kind of cover it. And he gets up, like, stands up a little bit, and he's got this, like, little, like, flap of hair up that he combs back over really quick. And then he, like, picks up his chair, sits back down, turns towards Ed, and he's like, Mr. Ed, that was a bit excessive, don't you think? Maybe we should give more of a warning next time before that happens? And Ed just kind of grunts and pulls the body of Gary, who's like, just like blood is pouring from him, and he just pulls him to the corner of the room.
Well,
And
the first time we've seen somebody just randomly murders the shit out of someone.
yeah, why don't you guys that aren't
Usually it's
immune
us.
to violence roll me a sanity check?
Luckily,
So I think that's Medea and Vertas.
I have.
Do I get to check it again afterwards?
Yeah, I have one.
do,
check
yep.
mark. Oh,
You have to get
immune is
3 to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pussies.
That was
You haven't seen a bunch of random murders
Oh,
and
I guess
stuff
not.
yet?
Yeah, you guys
I
are
succeeded.
slowly
All
on your
right.
way to becoming immune.
Yeah.
Eh.
Just need to see one more person get brutally murdered in front of me.
Couple more murders.
Still
And I'll,
checking.
and I'll be there.
You only get the check on a fail.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
what?
gonna say, I don't think
I
we
should
check
get
out
it
this
both
thing.
ways.
Yeah.
Rule
We
of
still-
fun.
We still hung
No.
out. And
Rule of fun. No,
we
that's the
still
rule of
hung out
making the
for
game.
some violence.
Have consequence.
Or you know what? Have it. I'm gonna say that. Just have it. None of it matters.
Oh man, I don't like that either.
I don't
Alright,
like
so-
none of that.
So, yeah. What now? Dr. Friendly clears his throat, like wipes some blood speckles off him, and kind of looks down at his robe. That's all, or his jacket, and kind of like wipes some of the blood. He's like, "I apologize for that, Miss Hall. Let's start with you. Are you sometimes considered a spoil sport by others?"
Me?
And as he says that, the whole room starts to morph again, and the same thing happens to you. And you're in this royal court. Yeah,
No.
exactly.
No, never. I'm the most fun.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I'd heard from your sponsor, Christine, that you could be kind of a buzzkill sometimes.
Well, what the fuck does she know? You don't know her. Wait a second. You don't even know her.
I keep in close contact with her, Sophie. She was your one
Since
person on the
when?
outs since you've been here since you were a small girl. You were released. We thought you'd recovered, and then you had to come back.
How did I meet Christine then?
She was your sponsor in NA.
Was it in NA? Alcoholics Anonymous? Like AA?
That's
Is that what you mean?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh. You said I've been here since I was a child?
Off and on, yeah.
You guys
Is this
let
your
me get narcotics?
No, Sophie. That's absurd.
What?
When your parents died, you came here nearly catatonic. We
Right.
helped you recover. You recovered so well, we let you back out.
You gave me drugs.
High as a kite.
It's the only way you'd smile.
The only way you'd smile, and we knew you'd come back.
We knew when the drugs were out, you'd be crawling back.
First one's
Crawling back to us. No, but you were doing so well. I mean, we knew after that you'd been, taking your fair share of drugs, but when Chris passed, it all went after that. That's when the real delusions really kicked in. You started to believe you were Air Force mechanic. You never were one of those.
Such a lame delusion. At least I got out there. I'm the
do you
world-renowned
mean?
detective.
You mean delusions? I moved and lived different places.
No, you didn't.
You're crazy.
I never said you were.
I said you're crazy.
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
Have you seen the yellow sign, Sophie? He says, and then the banners unfurl down. I'm gonna need you to make me a sanity check again.
Hmm.
Has he?
She has not. She passed her sanity check the last time it was shown.
Woo! Woo! Go, Medea!
Alright. You just
Demons, nope.
keep staring him dead in the eyes and don't even... You know you don't want to look at whatever's up there. And... This was a good chat today, thanks. And he turns away from you. To Gabriel.
Little bitch.
Gabriel, my most difficult patient of the day. I thought it would be Manny, but it's your day today, I guess. An unhealthy obsession with demons, firing on your delusions, refusing any sort of admission of truth. Since you seem so convinced you know what the truth is, could you please describe a time you were certain the world wasn't real?
Certain that this world wasn't real, or that
I don't know what you
world
mean
I
by
come
this
from.
world.
the world I'm originally from, or this other one that I'm in now with you?
They're one and the same, Gabriel.
I'll just laugh at his face, as if I'd ever believe that, you fool.
Do your past failures still worry you?
Every day, I guess.
What is it that eats at you the most,
be honest.
Gabriel?
Wait, what?
What's it that eats at you the most?
If it eats at me the most, it's the need to find Abigail. I've got to find where she is. I need to talk to her. I need to see her.
You know you can't physically see her. Like we've told you, you can talk to her anytime you want.
I just stand up from my chair and be like, fucking don't tell me that. Don't you fucking lie to me. Point my finger at him.
He's just calm, dead stares at you. Have you heard The Last King Comes, Gabriel? And then
I think so.
he spins away from you while you're standing there. Now, probably slightly confused.
I don't know.
Sure.
Is that the play?
He turns towards someone that introduced himself as Tim. Mr. Bale! A pleasure to have you back in therapy again. As you guys have seen, he's just this unassuming man in his mid-30s. He's got a rough 5 o'clock shadow. He's got like a buzz cut head. He's wearing blue sweats with the Dorchester House logo on them. I'll be here a million times more. And then everywhere else all at once. I've told you all before, friendly, none of this matters. Ask as you may, you'll never find what you're looking for. This isn't about me, Tim. This is about you and the others. You've suffered greatly. War is hard. Henry over there knows.
Mm-hmm.
Could you answer for me, Tim? What causes you the most pain in this world? What causes me the most pain? This room, currently. I have more important things to do than be entertaining you. There are matters that must be attended to. Like this fucking minute, man. You know that's not what I mean, Tim. You're being flippant. A coping mechanism. Please try to answer the questions to the best of your ability. Otherwise, what's the point of all of this? That's just it, friendly. There is no point to any of this. We're all stuck here. It's a loop. Have you heard of the Ouroboros, Doctor? Mr. Bale, I know of the Ouroboros. The snake devours itself. The cycle of life and death. What does this have to do with what causes you the most pain? Not the cycle of life and death. You're wrong. It's the god of infinity and nothingness, Dr. Friendly. We sit inside the loop, and Carcosa's the escape. We've sat in this room a million times over, and you've never come closer to the truth. It doesn't matter what I say. We repeat forever. Some new visitors may change that. Some that I'd like to meet very much. He looks at you, Gabriel, gives you a little wink. You notice those of you with high hument, I'm sure there's one of you that's got like a 70 or 80. After that statement, Friendly gets a little bit nervous looking. Okay, Tim, that's enough. It's okay if you don't want to participate. I think we've had enough for today. Thank you, everyone. You're all excused, except for you, Manny.
Oh, what?
I'd like you to stay behind just for a minute.
I'm not leaving
Me
till Vinny
too.
comes with.
No thanks.
I'm sticking with him.
This
Fucking Ed, is he gonna come at us?
this isn't really optional. If I need to get some extra orderlies in here to escort you out, so be it.
No, it's
We'll wait by the
as
door.
well.
We'll wait by the door.
You can wait outside. Yeah, that's totally okay.
Keep the
Yeah,
door open.
we'll be nearby.
Mr. Ed unlocks
I'm
the
gonna
door.
hide behind a chair.
Opens the door. As that happens, the cotton candy room just becomes reality again as he opens the door. Pink walls are back. The chairs you're sitting in are what they were. Let's see if I can do this quick. Bam! Did I do it?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Okay. You guys are back in there. Mr. Ed is his normal self again. Still very scary and tall and big, and he unlatches the lock on the metal door, opens it up, and kind of like does one of those sweeping gestures as you guys should file out.
This place is like a prison.
This isn't a prison.
I said it's like.
Seems a lot like one.
Clean out your fucking ears.
It's like the first time he's like raised his voice the whole time.
God damn it, I'm losing it! The one correction.
Alright, let's kill this motherfucker. Wait. Can't wait for me. Stay within listening distance.
You guys all walk out except for Vinny, Manny, Monkey.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to get out or stay in there?
No, I'll stay.
Okay. You guys stand right outside the door, and Ed looks at you guys, and then just slams the door shut, and you hear thunk.
Well, he's
Well, that
dead.
was just rude.
Oh, we're gonna kill Vinny. Shit. Vinny! I'll just start pounding on the door.
Ed walks up to you, Manny,
Okay.
grabs both your arms again.
Whoa, hey, dude, hey, I'll go. What the fuck?
Good. About time one of you guys doesn't fucking struggle.
A seamless, non-existent door in the pink wall on the side opens up. It's like a chunk of the wall comes out, and a bunch of orderlies walk in. One is Lewis Post, the guy that had the masquerade mask on and the burn. You guys met him in the McAllister building. He was a artist there. He's wheeling in a gurney.
Could have fucking killed that guy.
Sit on the gurney, please.
Oh, no thanks, I'll just walk.
Sit on the gurney, please.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear, Vinny!
And Vinny just gets
Okay, and when I hear that noise, I'm going to kick the cart.
kick it as you're about to get on it.
Yeah, and I'm
Spins out a
push
loose
it,
post.
push it into the dude nearest to me.
Spins out a loose post hand, just smacks into an orderly, and
I'm going to try to run into the door.
you're gonna try to run to the door.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I don't foresee this ending well.
You hear like the of Billy Club telescoping out, and just back in the back of your leg as you take off running, and you take.
Oh.
6 points of damage as he
Jeez.
busts your kneecap.
God damn. Okay.
Your leg is now very broken.
And I have 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
That's like enough to kill somebody.
Yeah. When he hits you, your leg snaps and the bone comes out, and you look where the bone's coming out, and there's this red fluid draining out of it, but it's not blood. It's viscous and oily almost. It's this weird substance, and as you look at it, it's like breathing and pulsing, and it drips out, and then you look away for an instant and it's gone, and then you look back and it's pouring out again, and it just keeps happening. And Ed picks you up by the scruff of your collar, throws you down in the gurney, and you're just like, and they can hear you screaming on the other side, and they strap you into the gurney, and it's got squeaky wheels now because you kicked it, bent something in it.
That's why he was so mad. It was the only one that didn't have squeaky wheels.
And
Kill me. Kill me.
they wheel you down the hall. And we fade away from that scene to you guys outside banging on the doors, whoever's doing it. If it's just Gabriel, just
I think we fucked up.
I think we lost our monkey.
Yeah. Well,
He was the fucking
guess I'm
smartest
just-
one. We're fucked.
where's the nearest staff member?
You're out in just a long hall. It goes in both directions. It looks like you're almost centered, and there's like pictures of men and women wearing masquerade masks. You see a picture of a stage with people on it as if they're acting out a play. And then you see just this man leaning against the wall. And he says,
Hey, come over here for a minute.
Alright.
Oh, is that the little guy?
little guy, little 4 foot tall guy. He's leaning up against the wall now, and he's smoking a cigar again.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? They stole our friend.
They take all of us eventually.
But they made him scream, and he usually only screams about spiders.
You'll learn in this place if you cooperate. Things go better for you. Just cooperate.
That fucking sucks.
Listen, we all want out. I'm sure you guys are well aware this isn't real.
Yeah, but I get hit anytime I say that. It's really confusing.
You gotta be smarter. Why
I've never
why
thought
did they?
about that before.
It's easy. Just be smarter.
Sorry. What do we need to do? What do you do?
What do I do? I'm trying to help. Gotta. I had a viewer 5 feet away from my face, just staring at me. Made me uncomfortable. Why did they take him?
I think probably because of he's so special.
What makes him so special?
His can-do attitude and the sparkle in his eye.
I can help you find him. On credit, of course.
Deal.
Good.
Yeah, well, how are you gonna do that?
How are we gonna pay you? What do you want us to pay you in?
Favors.
Whatever, I don't care what it is. Whatever it takes.
You think they
Just
took him
tell me
because of
how
his?
it's gonna happen.
You think they took him because of his reputation?
Oh, we all have reputations. He pulls out a book. None of you guys have seen it, and flips it open. We lost him again, but that's okay. He'll come back, probably.
That's why we're talking to you, because we lost him. He got taken from us. So young.
We must go to the door with a star on it.
How do we get there?
Follow me. And he starts walking down the hall.
This is
And
awesome. We
we
replaced
will-
a monkey with a dwarf. That was mean.
With the monkey.
We
little
fade
man.
back. We fade back to Vinny, and he's in a hall. He arrives at this green door with a big golden star on it. The door is opened up by one of the orderlies, and he's rolled in. Shortly after, Friendly arrives in there, and he's wheeling in this metal cart. It's got this giant hypodermic needle syringe, like old-fashioned one with a depressed plunger in it. The needle's probably like 4 or 5 inches long and thick. And he picks it up, looks you in the eyes, and you're like probably clutching at your knee, but you're restrained to this gurney at this point. They strapped you down anyway, even though you're pretty much immobile. And he says, "This will only take a moment." And he takes this giant needle, puts his hand on your face, like this, around your eye, and right in the corner where it meets your nose, he sticks this needle in, 1 inch in, 2 inch in, 3 inch in, and just slowly depresses it into your skull. And then it's got those metal handles that stick off of it, and he takes his fingers and he holds it down and he pulls the syringe out slowly, and you see this red, viscous, oil-like substance fill up the cylinder. And you notice it looked like the stuff that was coming out of your knee and going back in. And he quickly pulls the needle out, and you're like,
because that probably did not feel well, I would assume. And as he turns around, Mr. Ed's in there, and you can hear him kind of whispering to one another, and you hear Friendly be like, "This is some extremely potent patsu."
Yes.
Friendly twists the top of the jar and wheels the card out. He puts it in this glass cylinder about like this, like the size of a mason jar, and it's got this metal twist top that he puts on. And you look at it, he puts the oily substance in there, and you can see it like it moves up the jar and back down and almost disappears in it, and it's like it's breathing up and down. And then he sets it on the cart and wheels it out the door. Ed walks to you and stares at you intently, kind of cocks his head at you, then loosens the straps and says,
Stay calm. You're free to go now.
and your eye is just on fire. And if you guys remember, Murdoch looked like he was punched in the eye and had a lot of pain centering right from there.
What about my leg?
Your leg still looks all fucked up, the bone's sticking out.
Okay.
You're
well,
free to go.
It's gonna be hard to go anywhere.
He's got to be like bleeding to death at this point.
You try to move and it feels like it hurts, but you're focusing on your eye. Obviously it hurts, but you can move it.
Okay, I'm going to holding my eyes.
Yeah, you can move.
Limp out of here on my one leg.
Oh no, they both work fine. That's the weird part.
Oh.
You get up and you expect you're holding all your weight on the one and the other one doesn't hurt so bad, and you walk, and as you do that, red fluid like runs down your leg and then back up.
I was trying to send that stupid gif of him spitting. Never mind.
And you start walking towards the door that's open, and we flash back to you guys walking down the halls, and you're having this conversation with Mr. Wild, and he's like,
I want out. I know none of this is real. I'll write down things that need to be taken care of. Somehow I know they're being acted on. I have a doppelganger or another half I'd very much like to remove myself from. Don't much care to share if you understand.
Well, why'd you bring it up then?
Do you know anything about this doppelganger? Maybe we can go beat him up.
Yeah.
Never met him. Don't know who he is. But I feel if you free me from this place, then I'll figure it out from there.
If there's anyone I want to free from here, it's definitely you. You're like the coolest
I
dude
didn't
we met.
mind. Timothy seemed alright too.
His last name is a demon.
what demon's that?
Ill?
like
the only one I know.
I should have meant roll a occult or something.
Oh. Well, I thought we
You
got
got-
like a book.
You guys do have a book, but you're in a mental hospital. This is all
Oh,
from...
Oh, I've read the book before, so
Just wait, because this will be fun, because I
I'm
have
gonna
a...
roll too.
You know, it's totally... He's a demon. I don't have any proof of it, though.
Damn it.
It just sounds like a demon word.
You know he's a demon, you just don't know what exactly he is. Like the other ones you read into, they have this many legions, they like this and this and this, they have this ability. You're not sure what his is, but you are very correct that
I did
Bale is a demon name.
I did double check this dude's last name right after I said that, because I thought we was in trouble. I was like, oh shoot. Is there a demon named Wild? It's there. It's there.
Mr. Wild keeps walking, and you guys start talking about Bale after he mentions him, and he says,
That's one. That's where we need to go after we find your friend. Bale knows the way out.
Cool.
He refuses to tell me, but I think he might be more apt to let you in on it.
Yeah, as long as we're all there, Monkey has all his legs, and it shouldn't be any issue at all.
Right.
And you guys are just weaving
Monkey lost-
through the door.
He lost fingers too, right?
He's missing 3 fingers and has a busted knee at this point. He's
Okay.
hit a bad spot.
Updating the score.
That's probably why he's at 1 HP right now.
He's
I
not
forgot he was missing fingers.
doing well.
I think mechanically in this
Not
game,
doing whom?
you pass out when you're at 1 HP or like collapse, but you didn't.
Look at you.
Congratulations.
Make me a sanity roll for that, obviously, Vinny. That was messed up. I don't know why I didn't have you make a sanity roll.
Yeah. Rude of you, James.
Yeah.
Think about it, dude. Mark is a way better showman
Fumble.
than my pet.
A fumble, huh? Okay.
Make fun of his rolls, dude.
I'm not making fun of his rolls. I was thinking. Alright. You scream out in pain as you did. What the fuck? And then Mr. Wild leads you guys to a door with a star on it, sitting open. And on the other side, you see Vinny hobbling towards the door with like his hand on his knee. You see the bones sticking out in this weird red liquid coming out back in.
I'll try to run through
Ew.
the door to go help him.
Hey, Vanny, what's up?
Rose.
How's it?
Roasting me out.
I'll come up and... Can I get through the door?
Yeah, it's open. There's no one around right now. Mr.
Uh-huh.
Ed's gone, Dr. Friendly.
I'm just gonna come, like, support him and rip, like, some of my... Take my shirt off and rip it up and try to, like, wrap up his bone with it.
They took my Poogie.
There's no, like, first aid kit on the wall we haven't seen, I don't imagine, huh?
Do you know where they took it? Did you see which way they went?
I took it.
You poor thing.
I'm gonna hold my eye. Just lay on the ground.
Wait,
They took your what?
they took Murdoch. They did something to your eye. Did they take your pudding too?
Oh no. They must have. No, I think they punched me, I thought. But maybe
I
they
don't
did.
feel good. It
Same
feels
thing.
I'll actually touch it. Is my eye still sensitive from it?
Yeah, you have like a black eye still, and it really hurts in the corner of your eye. Same spot where, I mean, you didn't see it happen, but Vinny just had it happen. A needle was shoved into the corner of his eye, and then they extracted this oily liquid from him. It was called Patsu, not Piju. But that's cool too.
He said Poogie or something. I don't know what he said.
I don't know what he
And
said.
then I
but
changed
was
it to pudding because I couldn't remember what the fuck he said.
Patsu.
Patsu.
This is my Patsu.
Yeah.
They took both our Patsus. Probably coming for your next Veritas
I
video.
tried to fight him off, and they broke my leg, and I should be dead. I don't understand.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well,
Oh, they
Get
took
it
us
together.
the Patsu.
I think if I
Wait, what's-
leave this place, I could die.
Being dramatic.
I guess I never really planned on leaving this place. Really, anyways, I guess. I don't know. What's Patsu? Wild. Or Piju or whatever.
Yeah, tell us about the pudding.
I'm not entirely sure. I know it's the way out.
The Patsu?
Tatsu is?
Oh, fuck.
Did they drain yours?
That's probably what they put in the goddamn bottle.
They drain it from everyone here. Dr. Friendly collects it.
Do you refill slowly? And they redrain it later?
I'm not entirely sure how it
Have you
works.
been drained more than once?
You look at Mr. Wild, and you see now. You guys didn't notice it before, but he also has a black eye. Like, it just became apparent to you. He just kind of.
You've all been sucked dry.
Is that a yes, though? Is that what does that mean?
Oh, they can't take it all. Bale knows more. It somehow has to do with your connection to the king.
This is goddamn horrifying.
That's not great.
Fuck.
Well,
How do we speak? Who said that?
Gotta meet with Timothy.
Timothy. From the meeting?
I can take you to him. I don't think he much. I think he'll probably be in his room. Yeah.
Jeez.
doing all right?
He
Yeah, are you?
starts convulsing and falls on the ground.
Shit, you did it again, Medea.
Oh, wow.
Stands up. Gotcha.
What
What a goofball.
It's not funny. It says on your arm you're epileptic. It says on your bracelet right there. It's not funny.
It's wrote in like Sharpie. That's all poorly wrote.
You're just allergic to strawberries.
Yes, I'll take you there.
And he begins to walk down the halls again.
You know where you are, right? Do you understand what's happening?
Relax.
Truly.
No.
No.
Not even a little bit.
This is...
Actually, I think so. I think we're actually we're going through like some sort of test. And from here, we either find our bottle and make it to Carcosa.
Your bottles, you've heard of them. You are getting closer then.
I mean, they heard of him 20 years ago. Does that help us get closer?
They took something out of me and put it in a bottle.
I think I need to
So was it
find.
in me the whole time?
Are they putting that in the bottle?
No, we don't know that.
Being that you're here,
Is it a bottle full of your POTUS?
President isn't in the bottle.
This is all over you.
What now? Being that we're here, what?
You've been touched by the King in Yellow. It's the only way to get to the night world.
Is that what Carcosa is?
Through prayer?
Not through prayer, through one of his pronouncements. Or perhaps his sigil.
Magic spell?
His books. The Imperial Dynasty of America. The King in Yellow. Sign. The yellow sign, his sigil. Those are ways into his web. We're all like flies. And he is the great spiders pulling us in.
So, if we have to see the sign. Did we get here?
You have to open yourself to the king. There are many ways.
I'm gonna try to open myself to the king.
Oh, you're quite open to him. If you're here, you're open. It's happened. That's what I've been trying to say.
Okay.
If you've read the play, you've seen the yellow sign. That's enough. The more you search for him, the easier it becomes.
Okay.
And as he's saying this, he's just leading you guys down winding halls. You're going up and down spiral staircases that never existed. He gets you guys in an elevator. At one point, there's like some happy music playing, but you guys are just having this conversation about the King in Yellow, and it all seems totally normal to you as this is happening. And then it dings, and you guys are out in a hall, and everyone roll alertnesses quick.
You insist.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm at 72.
Monkey did the same thing. 70 out of 70.
Wow.
So as you guys, the elevator dings, the door opens, and you see an orderly about 10 feet down reaches at a painting on the wall. It's of a closed stage curtain, and opens it up, and it flips back against the wall, and there's this cubby hole, it looks like almost. And next to him is a cart with this glass cylinder filled with that liquid going up and down. And he sets it inside the cubby, and you hear like a pneumatic tube or something, and it sucks the tube up into the air. And he just closes it and grabs his cart and starts walking down the hall.
Damn.
Well, that's gone now. Shoot.
You never know what they do with them.
You don't know what they do with them? You seem to know everything else about this place.
I know that Friendly collects them. I know it's the way out, but where do they go? Where do these tubes lead?
How do you know it's the way out?
Where do they lead?
How do we get small enough to fit inside the tube?
My head's spinning right now. So many questions.
Do you need to sit down? I think he's epileptic.
Oh no.
Don't have a seizure. No, look, I thought you were taking us to see Bale.
Damn, his door's right here.
Oh, let's go.
Opens up a door.
My bad. What's the 17?
As the door opens, you see that man. He's sitting on a pile of just like waterlogged books in the corner of the room, and he's got this rotary telephone, and he's on it, and he's talking. You guys just bust in or listen to him talk on the phone.
Ooh, I'll listen.
Listen.
Yeah, I want to
I want to
listen.
be stupid.
Whoops, peace.
I'm a world-renowned detective after all.
Alright, so he's talking. It's inaudible for a second as the door's opening, and I'm scrolling through this book that takes forever to scroll through. Okay. And he says, no, it's in the mansion, but Lundin needs to build it first. Send Asa. Then you hear him. He's listening and nodding his head. Yeah. The first is drawn in the apartment, and this opens the way for the party mask. Tell Ambrose to send the phone now. No, he has loads of them. We'll see each other again when the curtain closes. And then he looks up and sees you guys staring at him. He's like, sorry.
Oh, don't
You
mind
guys-
us. You can
You guys
continue.
came. Oh no, it's fine. I can get back to it whenever. It's okay. What can I do for you? I was hoping to see you guys, but didn't know it'd be so. Never mind.
Why are you being so strange?
We need to get out of this weird hospital, and also Monkey's leg is fucked up.
What do you mean by strange, Sophie?
Yeah, what do you mean
What-
by
what is-
strange?
You seem evasive.
I'm not evasive at
Yeah.
all. You haven't asked me a question.
I don't know about you.
Look, we want to get out of here, man. I think you can help us.
Yeah, I probably can.
So do it.
Yeah. What do we need to do to get you to help us?
Nothing. I kind of like you guys.
Sweet.
Bullshit.
You want to get out of here with us?
Yeah, can we bring Mr. Wild? He's wants out too. He's cool.
You said you've been here a million times.
Well,
What did you mean by that?
if Wild comes with, he won't have to serve me anymore, and that's kind of an issue.
Yeah.
What?
He works for me. I can't have him come along. I'm getting out no matter what. I'll bring you guys with. I don't care. You guys aren't meant to be here.
Where you going?
To your real world.
Oh, you're not going to Carcosa?
What do you mean we're not meant to be here, too? What
You
does that mean?
you guys know where you are, right?
No.
Listen, it's hard for you to understand. I mean, even for me sometimes. It's so hard to explain. I live simultaneously at all times. In your world, I'm just a man. Iraq war vet, suffers PTSD, unstable, ringing ears, yada yada. But here, in this place, beyond the peeling paint, I'm what the king meant for me to be. Timothy Bale, King Bale, whatever it is you want to call me, that's what I am. I didn't choose the title, just so you guys know, I'm not one of those guys.
I don't want to go back. I want to just get out of this particular place.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
trying to go deeper into Carcosa.
Yeah,
Are we in Carcosa?
this is what we call the night world. This is a place in between.
Son of a
You
bitch.
must-
I knew it.
You must free yourself from the clutches of the night world in order to go deeper into Carcosa. Does that make sense?
Yeah, do you know how we can do that?
With the bottle?
The bottle, what bottle's that? I'm just curious how much you guys know.
Bottle with our juju.
We know we can.
Everybody's got a bottle of.
We've seen pictures of people who found their bottles.
Ah, those
Right.
bottles.
Are there
That's
other types?
that is the hard part. That really is. That's what we're looking for here. I suppose is a bottle, but it's not so much the bottle itself we're looking for, it's what's inside. The patsu.
They took
Ah.
our patsu, I
Yeah,
think.
my friends are Patsulus now.
Yeah, they're missing their patsu.
Point to my eye.
The patsu, you're not missing it. It was never yours to begin with.
Well, who put the patsu in?
The king did.
When?
Every time you opened yourself to him, every time you read his work, every time you looked further, it festers inside of you almost. It's a collection, and Friendly takes it because he believes he can use it to escape. But that's not his place in the play. He collects it for the king. His orderlies deliver it to enact the ritual. That's where we need to go, where the ritual take place.
Is it the play, or is it the masquerade?
Oh, that's further yet. You know all the places you need to get to. You just don't know how to get there. I can show you the first step.
Show us.
So, we'll find the Patsu, and you drink the Patsu.
Yeah, I don't
When
wanna
the
drink
time is
Monkey's
right,
Patsu.
Do we have to drink our own Patsu, or will any Patsu do?
you have to drink the Patsu from the ritual. Any Patsu won't do.
Okay.
But any
That's
Patsu can be ritualized.
Yeah, but any pot. Yeah, like we don't have to
Yes.
ritualize our own Patsu.
no, that you're not a part of the ritual. You watch. But we'll get there. You guys are, you're jumping ahead.
Can we take our own Patsu? What if one of these guys got some Patsu left?
They gotta bless it, he said.
Friendly's
Can
taken
we bless
plenty of Patsu. If you guys just listen, you're getting way too deep in this. Your friend right there, he's dripping Patsu at the moment. You see that? That's
That's
coming
what I'm
out
saying.
of him.
We can use some.
I
I start licking
I would-
Monkey's
No,
leg.
it's not just. He already said that not
Yeah.
just any will do.
So they use their like here's some
Well, let's
fresh
make it into
Patsu.
Patsu that will do.
No, let's just use. He'll show us how to do it, and the next time we can do it on our own. Teach man to fish.
To fish, yeah.
Hey, Monkey's getting delusional. He's bleeding out.
I'm going
We'll
I just want to go further in. Let's go.
we'll go further in.
Let's go find
Yeah.
the Patsu.
I don't know what we're gonna do about the Mr. Wild situation. You guys had him help you, didn't you?
So yeah.
Well, he led us here.
Mr. Wild expects that all help received is reciprocated. If he helped you in some way, shape, or form, he demands whatever it is he was asked. Are you guys... What did he ask you?
I don't remember. I honestly didn't care because
I think it was something
needed
pretty
to find
minor.
my partner.
He said he wanted you guys to let him out. That's the handler talking, not
Yeah.
Bale, who sounds almost exactly like me.
Yeah, I don't want to tell him that though.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Maybe just something about us letting him out.
Yeah,
This place.
eventually.
Well, you see, that won't do. He can't serve me if he gets out of the night world. He's got to be here to write the reputations, to take the requests.
Well, we never told him when. So.
That's true.
Okay. Well. So, if we're gonna do this, you gotta follow me. We need to get to Dallon's office. There, you'll find the red door that leads us to the lower levels. Once we're in the lower levels, it's a trek, but we'll be able to get to the ritual from there.
Scared.
You don't have a ritual that can fix up my leg, do you?
I think you'll be
Question.
fine.
I look down at the bone.
Yeah, it's just looks awful, but you're bearing all your weight on it at this point. You haven't even noticed that it's happening. At first, you were like really trying to stay off it and like hanging on Murdoch, but as you guys were having this conversation, you slowly just realized it wasn't hurting and you're bearing weight,
Okay.
but you're like a little
Oh.
gimpy because your bone's sticking out, so you got this little wobble to you, missing 3 fingers. You're
Honestly, I forgot it was hurt.
You were like already severely hurt, and then you tried that move. Oops.
It's the strangest thing.
yeah, it's a strange place here. Let's get moving. We can talk more as we go. Just watch out for Dr. Friendly. He's not going to like us together. Pretty sure of that. Keep your eyes peeled for Ed too.
He doesn't
Mr.
have a
Wild.
weakness that you know of, does he?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you guys, but I got a little overwhelmed with all the questions and thinking about everything. But people don't die here. That's if you're here, you just keep repeating the same patterns over and over again. This hospital isn't the real world, and it's not Carcosa. Somewhere in between, and you're just kind of like a fly on a trap. The night world consumes these lost souls, and it keeps them here forever. Not all. You guys are the exception. I've only met a few others like you. The other agent that was here, I can't think of. There's been a couple agents that have came through. Abigail.
Abigail was an agent?
No, I'm just trying to think of
You came through here?
individuals that have come through that shouldn't have been here. As far as repeaters, we like to call them.
Friendly's trying to convince me that Abigail's my daughter.
Well, he'll do anything to make your stay seem real. That's his part, you can say. That's the part he plays.
You ever run into a Manny or an Ariana?
Yeah. I thought you looked familiar. That's pretty funny. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, he's been through here. He came with Abigail. He looked younger than you.
Well, that should track. Unless time doesn't pass here. Like it should.
Time, place, identity. They're all constructs. They're just, ushered forth by the weak minds, false hope. The only reality is Carcosa. Vinny.
Well, I aged somewhere.
Maybe he's made it. Maybe he's made it to the king. I mean, the king, the play, that's the center of all this. We're all just strings on this flat plane. Got the king's hands pulling us. Those of us lucky enough, we make it to him. But no matter what happens, it just keeps repeating. But if you're lucky, you'll reach the king and get your judgment.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, also Gabriel, this demon shit, yes, I am. But we're not the ones that trapped you. Okay? Christ.
Christ did it.
Oh, not Christ.
Jesus?
Not white Jesus. Come on.
What about a different Jesus?
One of his followers.
I mean, in reality, you guys trapped yourselves.
True.
Because
The
God
king-
is in all of us.
The king wanted you here. The one true God, the living God. Wasn't the demons. If anything,
Did you call Jesus a demon?
we're stagehands. Sophie, I'm not... This
No,
isn't...
Yin Yellow is the one true God.
This isn't what?
He stroked out. I forgot what you said, and I was trying so hard to think of something, but while trying to answer Gabriel's question at the same time. Jesus ain't a part of this, bitch.
Oh yeah, you called Jesus a demon.
No, he didn't.
You
He
false
did.
gods ain't
He
real.
did.
The
He said
power
it.
of Christ compels you. That's what they're saying. The cross and throwing water.
We're all demons, huh?
No.
No, just Jesus.
Oh, just Jesus. Okay.
What about
Just
Santa?
Jesus, yeah.
Before you guys leave, he grabs a little spiral-bound notebook and picks it up and just kind of like curls it up in his hand and walks with it.
Nice. That makes you look smarter now.
Does look pretty cool.
Alright, let's follow him.
He's the guy we ran into before that was keeping notes.
No, that was wild. But now this guy.
That was pretty wild.
Now that now this guy is gonna keep more notes. Even better, I think.
These aren't notes.
Well,
What are they?
yeah, whatever then.
He opens it up and shows you, and it's
Horn.
these geometric symbols and sigils, and there's
Whoa.
names around them like person and seer and
Oh shit.
all the other demon names, and he says,
Kosha.
This is my part to play. You've seen the symbols marked in the world. They were mine to create. This is my life's work. So I don't much care for you calling me and us demons as if we're here to hurt you. If anything, we're here to help. I like to think of myself as a stagehand, maybe. Just, getting together at the actors, placing the pieces, setting the stage for him. And then he folds it up and continues walking. That's where we'll end.
Damn. What a weirdo.
Fucking A. Well.
Good games, gentlemen.
You guys understand more or less?
I think more.
Oh,
a lot more.
Think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So
more
it's
for
right.
sure.
We are in a needle purgatory.
But there are
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I thought it was so funny that you said that.
more questions, but it did answer like major ones. So
Yeah, this is kind of the big aha moment of this part of this act or whatever you want to call it.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we learned a lot. Like we're getting there.
Well, good night, guys. Good games.
Yeah.
GG's,
Good
It was
night,
fun.
everyone.
Take
A
it
fun time.
easy.
Bye.
Bye. Really make him stop. Oh, by typing /stop.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, got another in the books. Tonight on Talking Green, I'm in the pea green chair with James McAdams. Oh, it didn't stay. Alright. Night, dude.
Someday we'll have to have a
Yeah,
post game show.
when we have
Not
like
even
an
post
actual
game.
camera set up so we can just
Yeah.
do side by side or something.
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, I'm out of this place. I'm gonna go to
Alright.
sleep.
GG's, dude.
Yeah.
Peace.
Nighty night.
Whoops. Oh, because it's using that camera. Oh, that's broken. And good night to you, stream, because my thing is broken. Good night, stream. Here's our end credits.